Well, these are the
Careful.
kennels.
Uh-huh.
See that little white door?
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
Over here.
Okay, I'll let you take your photo and then I'll go walk. Did they used to have a lot of animals?
Yeah, hunting dogs.
Wow. What game do they hunt around here? Deer?
Oh yeah, there's deer, but mainly doves. Dogs mainly doves.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm not opening the door.
No.
It's all been replaced anyway.
Yeah, but I'm not going to touch anything, but I don't mind recording.
510 people in the chat. We need to get the like stuff. If you guys would go out there and like it, I'd greatly appreciate it.
So that's it.
Right there.
That's where they found them.
Let me back up. Let me back up just a little bit. Look at the water on the ground. It was similar to that where it pooled. But it was drizzly that day. So that was from rain as opposed to the hoses and stuff like that. But he was out, and he was out along this way. His feet were still inside the door. His head was outside of the door. But you see this right here? This is what I think he did. I honestly think he was over there messing with his, he was messing with Cash. Cash was right here. He was in the feed store in the feed room for some reason, but I believe that Alec had the gun sitting over here somewhere. And I think while he was there, he grabbed one of them. And I think he shot him. And I think when he went down, and people are like, there was one comment that came to me in my emails that said that they don't believe that Alex would have laid down in a sniper type of position. I don't think he's laid down in a sniper type of position. I think when his son walked toward him, I think he kneeled down and did the fatal blow. That's what I truly believe had happened. I was also told that Maggie was way over here, but she was not. But I do believe, and that's where he put the other gun back and grabbed the other gun as Maggie was coming over, and I think he shot and killed her as well. But there's a lot more going on this property than meets the eye. So now that we have a good understanding where the positioning of the bodies are, we're going to listen to this and look at it with a new set of eyes.
That's where they found them.
Right there. So he was out this way, and this was all bloody. This was all wet, even though the dog guy said he was out there at 4:30 in the afternoon, that all that water should have been dissipated, should have been dry as a bone at that time. And you can even see that their beds are still on the top of their kennels here when I was there. So it's gonna pan around here in just a second.
They found Paul.
Hmm?
Where they found Paul.
Where did they find the wife?
30 yards away, 100 feet away.
Oh, wow. So Paul was in there.
So Paul was right here, and he was laying out here, and his head was out in the grass.
Her.
Everybody was out there.
So everybody was out there.
And we were told that she was out here, but that's not true. She was actually, I'll pan around just a little bit.
Yeah, they still have a truck out here.
That's Paul's truck.
No. I appreciate it.
I don't know if I can. Right there. I was going around him. I didn't want to put him in there, but it looks like I didn't get an opportunity to there. So she was just on the other side of this. She was right there. This is the overhang. This is the again the bird, the guinea, where the guineas were placed. And she was like right in front of whatever this little machine is here. She was on the other side of this in the dirt between this building here and this overhang here. She was out there. So when he came around the corner, he allegedly said he saw his son Paul and his wife. They were actually closer than I had originally thought that they were. So I wanted to point all that out there to you because we've learned a lot. But what we know is that there was nobody around. Alex Murdaugh himself on the witness stand acknowledged that there was nobody around. The dogs weren't acting like there was a stranger there. The dogs weren't acting erratic as if there was somebody that should not have been on the property. Shot in the leg first. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff but I believe he did it. I absolutely believed he did it because who else would do it? Who else? We can't take the boat into consideration, the people in the boat, because they were fighting him in court to take everything from him. They wanted to take everything from him. They wanted them to know they took everything from him. They didn't want to go out there and kill somebody and ruin their case. They wanted to destroy this man lawfully and legally, and they were taking the steps necessary to do that. There is no other person out there. I think that the prosecution did at least make it a point that there was nobody else out there. There was no other person that could have possibly done this to them. I truly believe that the jurors are going to come back and find him guilty. I really believe you're not going to be able to get over that OnStar data. You're just not. And that's just the way I believe.